Namaste Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Lashmo Magical. Thank you very, very much for choosing to be here, for tuning in. Whether you are new or you're coming back, but if you are new, I really hope you're here to stay. Thank you very much. And of course, welcome to your reading. This is energy check-in for November for your sign Capricorn, for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So we are going to dive into a play of a little bit of tarot, a little bit of oracle messages, so you have brighter and clearer picture what is actually going on. And it is a general reading, guys, so this may or may not resonate with you. Keep in mind, take only what does resonate with you and apply it to your situation. Okay, anyhow, make yourself comfortable and just enjoy the show. Even though I am reading for November, whenever you actually come across this reading, it's a perfect timing for you to find these messages and hopefully resonate with them. And if you do resonate, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Very thankful, very grateful to have you. All of your appreciation, love, light, and support. It truly means a lot. And if you find yourself that this is not your reading, no worries, that can happen. Maybe you should check your other placements because your messages might be there, Capricorn. Let's dive in. I already pulled 3 general messages for you, which I will be clarifying, of course, as I usually do. We have the overall energy of the 2 of Swords, and this is air energy coming through Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be that you have some air prominent in your chart, or you may be dealt with somebody who is an air sign or has air prominent in their chart. Interestingly enough, underneath the 2 of Swords, we have the 8 of Swords. So there was something that was blocking you from moving forward, or at least you felt like that. It's almost that energy. I cannot see the truth. I cannot see. This is about seeing. And, you know, in our 3D realm, we do like to say seeing is believing. And, you know, it might be illusion, but that's another subject, you know. It's almost, you know, 2 of Swords is about bringing the choice, making the decision, and you could not do that. For some reason, you felt stopped and blocked. And, you know, in a recent past, there was definitely something blocking you. And you can, you know, it can come in a form of a person, of a situation, of heavy energy that is following you in November. You know, it's not like that you need to make a decision or a choice. Maybe for some of you, you do. But this is like, I'm not knowing what path to choose, where to go, because I'm not able to see. It can be that, you know, somebody else is trying to manipulate you, is trying to work their way, projecting onto you, take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is really coming in a form of an energy that you are just feeling stuck about something that have happened with someone. You maybe felt something in a particular situation through a particular specific feeling, and it just stuck on you, and it creates blockages, unfortunately. So let's see about your messages coming through. We have the major arcana, your major arcana Capricorn, as the opening message, and this is very important reading for some of you to hear and embrace these messages. Because as I always like to say, people who follow me will know, when I see a major arcana opening the reading, that's big. That's big and important. So we have the Devil, major arcana number of 15. We have the equality of the number of 6, which is quite spiritual number. And I feel like you're spiritually guided. This is about shadow work. You are spiritually guided to do the shadow work. And as you get this cleansing and cleaning about something you obviously do not want to face, would not like to face, you need to do so, because you cannot take this energy into the path you are willing to choose, the path you are willing to walk. And for a lot of you, these are actually blockages when it comes to that energy, that air energy, Capricorn. These blockages can be stuckness to a feeling, codependency, addictions, obsessions, possessions, something that is playing you like a marionette. Most of the times the devil is seen as the ego. So this is low self vibration, and it can just be like talking shitty to yourself, not believing, not finding the hope, following some obstacles or paths that are create as habits and not finding the way out. Yeah, heavy, tough energy. In the middle of your spread, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is, at least something positive in here, Capricorn. This is earth energy, your energy coming through, which I love to see, because Seven of Pentacles is about my manifestation came through and I am ready to embrace it, and actually I see the results. So there it is. You are going to be able to see, probably around the mid-November, you're going to see the results. And it can be something specific that you have worked on, like about your career, your business, your hobby, something personal about yourself, of course. But it can also be just releasing that heavy past energy and finally closing that chapter of the past and letting go of that stuckness and that feeling. I feel like there is something about feeling and how you feel, and that was keeping you in prison, So we also have Page of Swords for you. This is air energy again. Big possibility that you have some air prominent in your chart, maybe rising or the moon. But Page of Swords is very fresh and new energy. It's about new learning. And I feel like this is what is awaiting you as you close this chapter and let go of this past and let go, of the habits, of addictions, of whatever it is for you, Capricorn, to fulfill, I want to say the destiny, but just to close that old chapter so the new can come in, because you want a new, you want a fresh. And I feel this is something quite personal for you, Page of Swords is about learning. And I feel like for a lot of you is learning how to deal with something that is not this. And for some of you, this is about codependency. And it doesn't have to be codependency in a relationship. It can just be codependency about, always wanting to be right, to codependency about, I feel like this is about feeling how something or someone make you feel, and you cannot let go of that. Let's clarify before your energy makes me confused. If you're wishing for a personal reading with me, Capricorn, we can definitely make it happen. All of the information that you need to know is in the description box. So, look up. This is, as I was saying, the 6 is quite spiritual number. You are spiritually guided and spiritually protected. And this needs to be done. The time is always now. This needs to be done. We have Seeing Beyond the Illusion. So you actually know what this is about. And it's going to be different, of course, for every single one of you, right? Because every single one of you is going through a different type of situation. But the energy is the same. And that is the point. Seeing Beyond the Illusion, you are breaking free. You are breaking free from the illusion. And you will see crystal clear what needs to be done. Interestingly enough, underneath this message, I have regrets. So I feel like regretting about something might were, the trigger points, the trigger button for awakening of doing the shadow work. We have going with the flow, conditioning, which I love to see, and transformation. So this is spiritual awakening for you, Capricorn. It's already happening for a lot of you. And with conditioning, it's just recognizing that you do have that ability. You do have that ability to move your hands, take off that baggage, and, take off the burden, take off that whatever it is from your eyes, and just open your eyes and be like, okay, that is actually the thing that is blockaging me. So let's rid of that. Let's get rid of that so my bag is clean and I can actually easily move on into the next chapter. I feel like this is like advice from the universe. Just go with the flow. Yeah. As I was saying, this is something about the past. The past you dealt with, situations you've been through, persons you dealt with, people. But the energy is about the past, and it was almost keeping you down. So let's see about the Seven of Pentacles. We have exhaustion, like taking the last breath. And very interestingly, the story I was telling you before, this is about ego controlling the higher self, and the higher self not could not come through and shine as it should. This is like demanding yourself to do harder, to do better, to move there, even though you might be feeling, again, it's about that feeling that you don't want that. You should maybe not do that. It doesn't feel right for you. But that ego part of demanding, this is the way you should be. You should have morals and principles. I mean, nothing bad about morals, but like you should have principles and do it this way. Like very traditional, heavy, hard on yourself. That is that kind of energy. And I feel like that is changing because you have the Tower moment, Scorpio energy coming through. It will catch you out of the blue, happening out of nowhere. And you have comparison, which, you know, it can be positive or negative at times. It's like up to you to decide how you will move within that Tower moment. Of course, everything that happens for your higher good. And we have clarification, the Seven of Pentacles, which is very positive energy. So whatever is coming through, you might feel like, I can't take this anymore. It's too lot. I don't want to move there. I don't want to feel like this. Like it's too much to bear for me, even though I am so much capable of, like, you're happy, you know, but it's creating the illusions because you have that bandana covered in front of your eyes, and you will not believe that this is actually happening. Also, there is something about a comparison. I'm not quite sure what this is. You might be comparing. It might bring you something positive, that you just get to compare, whatever it is for you. And look at this, bottom of the deck. We have breaking through, breaking on your truth, how I like to call this message. Just releasing what you need to release. And that Tower moment is definitely helping you. You will feel exhausted. You will feel tired. And maybe that comparison will truly do you good. Just reminding yourself, hey, look what you have manifested. Look what you have created. You came so far. Like, don't lose your hope right now, you know. Let's see about the Page of Swords. Okay. You have 3 messages of the clarifications for each energy. Maybe there is something about a 3. Maybe you feel like 3 is your lucky number, but 3 is actually about manifestations. So, Page of Swords is clarified with intensity. There is a new beginning happening here. Very fast. Okay? It's coming out of nowhere. Maybe there is also connection with the Tower, you know, between the Tower and the message of intensity. Page of Swords can also be a message, communication, some way of information coming to you from a person, or who knows, maybe also from a universe. You are going through change and transformation here. We also have seeing beyond the illusion. So whatever is happening here is going to open your eyes. Open your eyes. And this obviously needed to be done because this is connected with the devil. And you just needed to do that shadow work. It's going to transform you. And this is about your truth, definitely. And we have schizophrenia also for the clarification. So you are breaking free from illusions, definitely. Letting go of, overthinking and being too much in your head and just, almost tripping about what it is and what is not. And I feel like this hangs together with your hope and your belief system. And this is suddenly changing, very intense. Maybe somebody's coming towards you to encourage you to follow you through that change and coming into the new chapter. Maybe this is about a new relationship. So somebody's definitely coming towards you to speak, to communicate, to share the ideas and thoughts. Let's see about an advice for you. This is very interesting reading. We have magic coming through for you. Sit still and move the world around you. What you seek is seeking you, okay? What you seek is seeking you, and you're seeking the new start. So what is seeking you is do the shadow work and the new start will follow. It's always like that. It's, the sooner you realize, the better. Free yourself at the bottom of the deck. Free yourself. Take the control over your life, back over your life. And the Romance angels are saying separation. There is a short separation from your partner on the horizon. And I feel like this already have happened for a lot of you. You've been through that separation. And what is coming in? Let's see. Randomly. Wow. Reconciliation. Somebody from your past is coming back to your life. Very, very interestingly. Very interesting. Very interesting. And then randomly again, cut the deck, we have worth waiting for. This is divine timing. And I'm coming back to that 6 number, which is spiritually guided, spiritually protected. And this is that type of energy. So it's almost like it was the plan from divine, from the universe, for you to separate from this person. Go through this cycle, close the cycle, and this person probably, obviously, do the same for themselves, and then come back together. It will start with a messaging and communicating. And you might never know how it unfolds, right? Of course, at the end of the day, it's your decision and your choice. We have time to make a demonstration. Your treasure is at hand. You glow, we beam. Actually, lovely message that you are such a sweetheart. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. What are you doing? Okay. You know what to do, and that is move into the next chapter. So let's see some chakra messages and some answers for you, Cappy, before I close off this reading. Okay, so I trust my guidance by my divine. You should. Crown chakra. We have compromises needed. Talk it through. That is that Page of Swords, guys. Higher self-control, lower self wants to control others. And that is that codependency kind of a, the devil control issues. I speak up for myself and I listen to others. The throat chakra, 5th chakra coming through. So, yeah, I speak up for myself and I listen to others. And that is that compromise. That you also, of course, tell your truth and tell your opinion. Your voice always counts. But also the teamwork about, hey, I am here and willing to listen to you and hear about your opinion and how you do see the situation. Begin, endings, pleasure, joy. That is the second chakra coming through. Let's see about the answers that you need to hear. And this can be something you asked yourself recently or maybe even today. The previous weeks we have at the bottom of the deck, you're going in the right direction. And again, divinely guided, divinely protected. Let go. Let go. Let go. So beautifully illustrated. I like how they let go. That's it. That's it. So November is heavy. Prepare for it and just move the mountains, Capricorn, because you can. You can. And this will be it. I hope it resonates. I hope it is helpful. Thank you very much for being here. I truly appreciate that. I will catch you guys pretty soon. And to like, share, and subscribe if you already have not. Take good care.